Just wanted to show you guys we're repurposing an extra truck box that we had. This one's out of a Ford Ranger. So this is going to be my battery box for the solar panel kit. Those are 4 batteries I just got from work the other day that were thrown out of an old UPS system. So they're a little outdated, but I want to see if they'll hold the charge and if they'll work. I'll add them to my bank. We are going to get some different regular deep cycle 12-volt batteries to put in there. Yeah, so I'm just mounting that right to the trailer frame. I pulled the propane off for now. I want to get a longer line and extend it, do something different with it. I have a couple different types of insulation I'm debating using this. I got some 2-inch pink foam, like the solid stuff, and then some regular insulation, you know, all kinds of different stuff. So I definitely want to insulate it somehow, but then that'll work out nice because I'm going to run some flex conduit or whatever out from underneath the side right into there, and right behind that door is where the charge controller and all that other crap's going to be. So all this stuff in there. So that's like under the couch inside the camper, so it's got its own little storage space. Everything fits in there nicely. So that'll be the power inverter and the charge controller, hopefully will both be in there. And then the solar panels will be off this area over to that area right over there where the duck coop's going to be, because they're probably going to be mounted on the duck coop roof. Yeah, so figured I'd show you that. Steph's over here demoing out some pallets for some extra wood. Yeah, we took a little break from construction during the holiday season, trying to catch up on everything, get everything, gifts and everything else. But yeah.
Show the new addition?
Yeah, the new addition. Throw a clip in of us getting up there by ourselves. It says 3 adults necessary, but we got it. Yeah, so it gives us a nice look out over the hill, because we can't really see over the top of that over there. So it gives us a nice higher vantage point to see up and over. But yeah, so we're just here working on some stuff. We planted a pine tree, Christmas tree. We gotta decorate that. We didn't get to do it the other day for you yet. But yeah, so that's gonna be our new addition to our home. But yeah, so hanging out. So this is how it's looking while we're working at night. We just started sprinkling. It's like 6 o'clock at night. Stephanie's putting fence post in for the fence. It's consisting of the saplings we took down and all that. We're using all the little stuff for rails and putting posts up where we need to, otherwise we're just tying them to the trees. But yeah, we're pretty much bordering off the yard, so to speak. Just to make it feel a little more homey, we're going to, hang some flower pots off, stuff like that. But we're running off flashlights and all that good stuff. The solar power is not hooked up yet, so it's one of the next things to do, main things to do. But inverter and battery are the main amount of money we got to spend on this place, probably the most expensive things really, plus the solar kit, which we already had for like a couple months now. But yeah, I guess we could turn the truck around and have the headlights too, but haven't really made a turnaround spot up here yet. We need to do that, so that's a little easier and we're not running stuff over. Just cutting up some wood, keeping the fire going nice. I'm actually out here in a t-shirt. It's pretty warm out. Yeah, so staying working. Talk to you soon.
We've got our first little bit of snow for winter. Came and went very quickly. It snowed not last night, the night before. And in the morning, mainly just a wintry mix. Everything's kind of just slush and ice. But everything's wet and stuff, which makes things a little bit more difficult. I'm glad to see nature's getting back on track. So I've been unstacking this bit of wood here so that I can take these apart and get myself the last couple 2x4s that we need. And when I pulled it up, somebody made a big nest in there as a little field mouse. So he went running off. He was kind of cute. He was sitting on the corner of the wood for a while, just sitting there before he actually took off. So I'm gonna have to destroy that. I feel a little bad taking his home away right as soon as we got our first snow, but can't have that, unfortunately. I'm sure I'll find another place. So I'm gonna start taking this apart and then cutting 2x4s up so they have the right angles to be the rafters. That way when Chris gets here, we can just put everything right together.
So hey, it's New Year's Day. We decided we wanted to try and get a real good push today. Everybody okay?
You guys okay? Yeah, alright. You need to call anybody or you got it?
Alright, so try this again. It's New Year's Day. I don't know if you can hear it in the last clip. We might put it in there if you can hear it and everything. There's a car accident out front. So we just ran down there to see if everybody was okay, everybody was fine, and didn't need help. So back to what we were talking about. It was New Year's Day. We decided to do a big push. We're tired of working on this thing all the time. Finally got a chance to get down here. We did all the rear rafters and paneling and all that today, so we were able to get the plastic up over the roof. So you can see it there. The roof goes all the way over the whole thing. The plastic paneling's up but not screwed down yet. The front pieces across this front lip are going to hang out a bit, so they're just set up there right now. I'm going to overhang about a foot out the edge and maybe put some more braces in to support those. But yeah, and then the back side I'll be putting a gutter on, so that'll be right now that's just flush to the camper. Take you around back. But yeah, we're going to clean up the plastic and the plastic sheeting and stuff, but you can see the corrugated roofing a little bit on top there going across. So yeah, we wanted to get a big push done and came in today and didn't have my tools and stuff, but we ended up being able to borrow some stuff and get it down here and get it done.
So Chris is putting the roof on, actual corrugated roofing, and he's using silicone before he puts the screw in and on top of the screw to make sure it's sealed. While he was doing that, I added some extra cinder blocks to the foundation in the middle of the deck before he put the floor down. It's very windy today. It's making it a pain for him on the roof.
Alright, so while we're working here, just got the roof about screwed on all completely. Sick of stripping over these stumps, so just go around with the axe, cut all the roots going sideways, and then come in with the pickaxe and try and rip the whole thing out of the ground. It's getting just about there, but so there we go. Just tired of tripping over these things. So there's a couple more. Got one there. One there. They're all just little saplings that we pulled out to pull the camper in here. To be able to spin it around and everything else. We need a little room, so. It's a way to get these out without stump grinding them and everything else. Don't get the tools to do it.
So what I've been doing to make this work is I'm lining it up nice and taut first, wherever it's going to be to the pole, and make a nice slice right down the middle to the edge, and then I'm taking a piece of tape and just overlapping the end of that slice a little bit on the front and back side, and that'll keep it so that when we bring it down to wrap our post, it's not going to keep tearing it all the way across the plastic. So I'm hoping that's going to work out. I've never done this before, so.
Alright, so we're going to start laying some particle board on this thing. Steph's hammering out some staples. A couple pieces have some staples in them still, so that's what you get for free wood. And you can tell this was used for the big scissor lifts driving over. So they didn't wreck the good floors, and then they just get particle board, lay it on the floors, use it to run over and keep the good stuff from getting ruined, and then they just throw it in the dumpster. So that's my new flooring. A little bit of work, but
Staples are a pain.
yeah, staples suck. At least screws come right out. Staples, we usually snip them or whatever, but we're trying not to cut holes in the plastic, and I don't have my snips on me here now, but they can do with what we got. And then on top of the particle board will be the plywood, which I'm pretty happy because it seems to stay in really good shape. It's just sitting under the tarp over the time. So had to take all the plywood off because of course particle board was on the bottom. So getting that all out, getting it ready. So yeah. Oh, watch it!
Thank you.
I was worried about that happening. Yeah. So. Windy day. Try not to kill your wife.
Yeah, it's usually nice.
Alright, talk to you soon.
My sister got me this nifty little thing for Christmas. It's supposed to be fire bellows. There we go.
And so it's just a hollow tube. It's like a giant thick antenna. So you don't have to get completely on the ground and in the fire. It kind of focuses into a small point. It actually works pretty good.
Nice.
So it was dying down a little bit. We threw some kindling on because we're trying to get some nice hot coals because we're about to make some lunch.
Yeah,
Nice
it
big.
works great.
Right? Yeah, it's awesome. And you don't have to like put your face in the fire to blow on it. You can actually sit it far away from it and do it. So we got some family-sized chicken noodle soup. But yeah, fire bellows. And it don't weigh nothing, so that's always nice. Yeah, cool little thing. Figured we'd share that with you. The deck is coming along. The particle board is just about all down. We just ripped the last piece to go on the end there. There's going to be two pieces. We got two 4-foot sections we're going to use because we just got to rip a foot off of it. Alright, so the particle board is fully done. All notched around all the beams, everything else. And it's all installed. So now it's time for the plywood. And in the meantime, we got the, I grabbed some more temporary lights from work. Strung those across real quick. So we got some light to work at night. I'll show you how that goes in a little bit because it's getting dark real quick. And that's running over to the truck to our little crappy little 175 watt power inverter, but it's something to get the lights going at least. So we have a 5.4 liter generator. So that's good. But whatever works. So getting the first sheet of plywood down. Steph's over there putting the screws in. Also we've been using the handsaw lately. It's been helping save battery instead of using the Sawzall. A little more work, but not having power up here yet. It makes it worth it, I guess. But yeah. And as you can see because there's actually lights up. The camera's still picking up pretty good. It's actually a little darker than it looks on camera, but lights are helping good. Truck's running right now, but doesn't need to be. Yeah. Hey guys, joining back with us. Turning around. Steph's putting on the last piece of plywood. So this is our worst seam, just because this was a pre-cut piece that I picked up. Someone wasn't that skilled with a skill saw. But, the rest of the joints are pretty good. It's probably going to stay like this for a little bit. We might eventually put some kind of flooring down, but we don't really have money for flooring at the moment, so I don't know what we're going to plan on doing like that. Probably just leave it. Unless I can score some carpet from work somewhere. They demo carpet out some places. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the wood better. But, it's great having the lights up right now. It's like 7 o'clock or something like that.
I have no idea.
And we're able to work. We've been stopping work at like 4:30 because it just starts getting dark and you can't see anything, and working with flashlights sucks. Been doing that though, I guess. Yeah, and then you probably can't see it all too well. You guys probably don't notice all the same, but I notice a lot. Pulled out 3 stumps today. Leveled the ground out a bit. Yeah, that's really nice because they were right behind the fire pit. We used to trip over them constantly, so that's a whole lot nicer. Yeah, so we'll be able to sit on this thing now.
That's it.
Awesome. Throw the porch chairs up there and golden. Alright. Another long day of work tomorrow too on this place, hopefully, so see what we get done. Join you then. Alright. Sunday. About at 12 o'clock. Been here for a bit working. See the floor in the daylight now. Trying to keep it clean today. It's pretty muddy. Steph's filling in all the little pieces around the columns where we put in. Then we're going to put a 2x4 kick plate all the way around the outside, around the back on the camper and the front, in case you drop stuff or anything you don't want rolling off. Today I've been working on braces here. This is some of the cedar I got from work, 2x4 pieces. So I'm just taking those apart. They came in these H frames that were all set up. So something like this. So I'm taking them apart, keeping the screws to reuse. There was some kind of a bracket for the seating or something, but yeah, it's nice as what we have, and I got plenty to make them all the same and match up. So fire's dying out. Somebody needs to check on that.
Excuse me?
I don't know. Where's the tape measure, guys? Oh, it's right in front of you. It's right next to the post.
Standing on that side of it.
Alright, but yeah, and we got 2 more pieces of roofing today to do the wood stove shed. And a couple 2x4s. We want to do some nice straight pieces for doing over the plastic that's going to go across the top. We're going to do a board all the way around after we put the plastic hanging down. So we're going to do plastic walls right now that are going to be able to roll up in the summer, so nice days you can just roll it up and keep it up. We had plywood layer. It was looking really cool, just thinking about just plywood in the whole thing, but in the summer it's going to be a lot nicer, just be open to the environment and sit out in nature and look off the deck. So we're going to put some railings up and do it that way. Yeah, so show you as we go along. Alright guys, so been a long day's work. We had two of our buddies stop over and they helped out getting the plastic up a little bit. A few extra holding hands to hold things up is always nice. Steph did a great job stapling it all in. We got the kick plate all around the inside. You can kind of see through the plastic. This is the gap for the doorway. Camera's having trouble with the plastic. It keeps going fuzzy every now and then if I go too fast.
Okay,
Yeah. Then we put a top plate across there after we stapled all the staples on. Trying to go slow so it doesn't blur out on you guys. Poke inside. This is just a slit where we got the doorway. Try and get them. Yeah, so we started getting these in. I got more cut. They just got to be drilled and screwed in. Camera keeps going fuzzy. But yeah, so we're going to keep it like this for winter to keep it as insulated as possible. And then in summer we're going to slice down the corners and then make it so you can roll this plastic up because we wanted to have an open deck. So I'm going to build a door frame and put a door up temporarily. But then I'm going to take the door out in the summer when we take the plastic off. So it's like a nice open deck. Yeah, so yeah, the kick plate's all in, all the way around. So it goes all the way around. Just fits under the doors with perfect with a 2x4. So that'll help. Yeah. So keep on working.